What's up people, it's me FluxStatic here, bringing you my third upload to this channel. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be a UU match against my dear friend Undeadz93, don't forget to check him out. And you can see now in the team preview that my team is solely based on 4th gen OU Pokemons that hilariously are all UU at the moment. So without further ado, let's get started with this battle. I will lead off with my Kingdra, but my usual lead is my Mamoswine just to set up the Stealth Rocks. But I will lead off with my Kingdra because it's my defensive wall and MP Bomb is sure to be a lead. So I have the Scald, I will go for it after he goes for the double hit. That is not going to take that much. Even being Life Orb, I thought it was going to take a little more, so I'm underestimating the defense of Kingdra. So I will go for the Scald, and will I get a burn? No, I never get a burn. I never get a freaking burn on the Scald. And the payback is he's going to get a critical hit with the U-turn. That is not going to even matter because I have the rest. And I will go for the rest right now, predicting him to go for another double hit or U-turn. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I will go for the rest, get all my HP back, and I pack the Sleep Talk, but I still have my Shaman with Aromatherapy, so I'm not really worried about the rest. I will switch now and go to my Snorlax. That is the immunity Snorlax with rest. So you can see by now this Ice Beam took jack shit. I can safely assume that is a special defensive Empoleon, and you will see in the end of the match that he's gonna take a hit very well. Sorry for the spoil, but he's gonna take a hit very well. So I will go for the Earthquake, predicting some kind of switch, and he switches out, goes into his Mismagius that can fully wall me. I will go into my Resto, my Kingdra, just to bait him to go for the Shadow Ball or Thunderbolt, to take the Thunderbolt. Go into my Funky Hair, my Weavile, to make him go for the Shadow Ball and then set up a sub on the switch. But it's not going to be like that. He will set up a Nasty Plot, thinking that I can't do anything to him, but I have the Sleep Talk. I will go for the Substitute, predicting the switch, but he goes for the Thunderbolt, so really nice play on his part. He will break my Substitute and not playing games. I don't want to be risky. We'll go for the Night Slash right now, and he goes into his Empoleon. That's not going to take the Night Slash that well because it's a critical hit. So I will switch now into my Snorlax, making him switch again to Mismagius for me to switch again to my Weavile, but he goes for the Protect. If I knew he was going for the Protect, I would have gone for the Substitute and then Focus Punched the hell of that Empoleon. But it's not like that. I will switch now into my Weavile. He's gonna over-predict that like a monster, and he's going for the Surf. Luckily my Weavile does survive that with 52 HP. And we'll switch now, go into my Elephant, not predicting anything of the sort. I have the Focus Sash still, so I will be able to take this Surf. I just want to make him switch into Mismagius for me to set up my Stealth Rocks, because with the Stealth Rocks, that Mismagius does not fully wall my Snorlax. So he will predict my Earthquake, but I predict that go for the Stealth Rocks. And I will switch now, predicting some kind of Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, I don't know. But he will go for the Shadow Ball. Nice play on my part, going for the Snorlax. But he will predict now me switching out, but he didn't knew I had the Whirlwind. So nice play. I will go for the Whirlwind, and I send in this MP Bomb. And I'm thinking maybe Fake Out, I don't know. He will go for the U-turn, and again, he's going to get a freaking critical hit. Come on, you're laughing at me for not getting the burn? Come on, dude. So I will live that relatively well, that stuff. So he will go into Flygon, and Flygon is a big threat to my team. I will sack my Weavile. I don't have the Ice Shard on my Weavile, but I have the Ice Shard on the Mamoswine. But he will see that I'm going to make a stupid play, and I'm going to try to play with this guy and overestimating his power, and you should never do that. You should never do that. So I'll go into my Shaman, because all Flygons in existence are Choice Scarfed. Even if he wasn't Choice Scarfed, I am max defense, max HP. So go for the Seed Flare, and it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot of damage to that Kendroof. Oh my god, it took a lot. So he will miss the Sleep Powder. That didn't matter that much on the long run, because I will switch now, go into my Kingdra, because I have the Sleep Talk. No worries about here. And I will switch again, predicting some kind of Leech Seed, Stun Spore, or something, some jack about that. But I will switch now, go into my Shaman, and he's going to double switch now and go into his Mamoswine. Really nice on his play. Really nice play. Okay, so he will go now into his Mamoswine, and he's going for the Ice Shard, thinking that I'm faster. But seeing that I have the... no, he didn't see that I had the leftovers. So he'll go on for the Seed Flare, and it's gonna be sure one-hit KO, because Mamoswine does not have that great of special defense, and it's super effective stab, 180 power, and it's gonna wreck shit. So he will go now into his Flygon. and he will go for the U-turn. I was expecting something of that sort, or maybe he was going to overpredict and go for the Earthquake, but I will stay in, go for the Seed Flare, and it's gonna wreck this Tangrowth. It's gonna take a lot. I mean, it's resisted. Tangrowth does not have that much of special defense, but they have 0 EVs in special attack. Come on, dude, 0 EVs, and it took a lot. So I will not take any risk, just going for the Earth Power, taking advantage of the special defense drop. So thank God this Tangrowth is not a regeneration, because this guy EVs all his Pokemon. Props to this guy, he EVs all of his Pokemon. So he will go into his Mismagius now. I know he can take a Shadow Ball, and I will go for the Seed Flare, expecting to get like a critical hit or something of the sort, but I don't get it. I was actually expecting to kill, but it didn't kill, because Mismagius special defense is pretty good. I will switch now, going to my Snorlax. He will go for the Shadow Ball, just trying to finish me off, because Thunderbolt wouldn't. And I forgot that he had the taunt. I didn't check that in the previous turn, that he used that on me. So he will go off for the Nasty Plot. I was expecting him to try to take some damage, but how is he going to make the perfect play? He will go for the Shadow Ball, and I was expecting the Thunderbolt. Really, I was really expecting the Thunderbolt. He predicts that, goes for the Shadow Ball, and oh my god, it was a really nice play on his part. I will go on to my Sparky, because Jolteon without Scarf, without Mismagius being Scarfed, is sure to outspeed. So I will go for the Shadow Ball, kill that Mismagius. So if this Flygon has a freaking Outrage, I'm in a bad spot, because Snorlax is at full HP, but it's not a defensive ball, and he has a Dragon Claw, and I'm going to take that like a champion. Oh my god, I took that relatively well. So he will go for the Dragon Claw again, and since I'm max HP, I will be able to live that max attack. I will be able to take a lot of damage with that Body Slam. Again, the 30% chance did not happened in my favor, so he will go for the Dragon Claw. I'm going to live it. I'm going to live it with 30 HP, and we'll go kill him with the Body Slam. So his last Pokemon is his Empoleon. I'm just gonna leave my Snorlax to Death Fodder, just to bring my Jolteon safe. I know that I can live a Surf because I'm max HP, but here's the deal. I will go now into my Sparky, and I still have 4 Pokemons, I think. He will go for the Protect, and since I know he's a special defensive Empoleon, I was pretty sure that he wasn't going to live this Thunderbolt, but we will see just now in a minute that the Volt Switch is going to almost one-hit KO him. So Volt Switch, super effective. With Thunderbolt, super effective. Thunderbolt is way more powerful than Volt Switch. So really misplay on my part. I will go into Lovely, my Shaman, just to take the Surf and kill him with the Seed Flare. But now, don't overestimate the special defense of Empoleon, because you can see his HP is like 28%, and I will go for the Seed Flare, stab, 180. A special attack of Shaman is relatively good, and he's gonna live that shit. Oh my god, he lived that. I don't have words to describe that. So it's basically good game, because I'm going to my Jolteon and just go for the Thunderbolt to end this shit. And really nice game, Undeadz93. Don't forget to check him out, guys. He's a really nice player, and don't forget to check me out as well. So see you guys later.